So we're back in my sewing room again, and I'm going to show you what Najah looked like in her shirt. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, I didn't have enough to make myself and Najah a shirt. So what happened was I was only able to make her a shirt, and which worked out best because she was telling me that I didn't do anything for her, and so to shut her up, I made her a shirt and called it a day. And here she is trying to look all sexy. She's 12, y'all. And here she is trying to work it out. And as you can see, I made it with um, the red at the bottom of the hem and on the sleeves. And her collar, inside the collar, I turned the collar back with the red ribbon inside. So if you were to just flip it over just a little, you should be able to see the red on the inside part of the collar. It worked out. It was cute. I have a little bit more of that fabric, but it was not enough for me, so I'm going to try to work it in with something else. Um, yes, so that's what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm working on something else. Actually, my homeboy, my friend, is kind of banging at my door at this point because I was supposed to make him an outfit for a banquet that he went to about 2 weeks ago. And prior to that, he had given me the fabric about a month ago to make it for him. But, you know, my nights, I get home, I just want to chill out, and I don't really go to work with my sewing room like I should. And she brought me this fabric, which is pretty cool, but it's see-through, and he did not bring me any lining. So what I did when I was trying to compensate him for, or accommodate him for his banquet, what I did was start the shirt, which is, as you can see, maybe you can't see it. You see it see-through. So this is the shape of the shirt, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's going to be, let me see if I can show you something that, he's from Nigeria, so he wanted me to make something like this. He was supposed to be getting me this part in the front, the embroidery, but he didn't do it, and he didn't give me the lining, so that's why it took longer than normal, and because I'm really busy on my weekends, so I don't really get a chance to really do a lot of stuff. But anyway, this is the thing that I'm working on. It's got to add pockets, but this fits him. That's the shell. I just got to make the pants. So that's what I've been working on. Oh, and I did also get another pink jersey fabric that I'm going to make a dress out of for my trip. And where am I going? I accidentally ended up going or planning a trip to Colombia. I know. How can I accidentally plan a trip to Colombia? Well, I was planning to go visit my family members in Venezuela. See, you know I'm an international African and my family members are everywhere. So I was going to visit my family members in Venezuela for the first time meeting them. My friend, tickets to Venezuela cost about $1,500 and per person, and I wanted myself and my daughter to go, and that would be about $3,000, of which I don't have that, and I wanted to be able to go. My friend, who is Colombian, who is family is from Medellin, said, "Why don't you go to Colombia because it's so inexpensive to fly to Colombia?" And when I looked at the prices to go to Colombia, I was like, "Oh yeah, I can do that." And then he said, "You can buy a flight. You can get a flight from Colombia to Venezuela since they're on the same continent, and it shouldn't be expensive to fly to Venezuela, which is only 4 hours away. Everything's so much cheaper here." So I go on his word because he's been to and from Colombia many a time. So I go ahead and start on my first leg of the trip, and I bought my tickets to Colombia. And I started to look at my connecting flights, try to connect the flight from Colombia to Venezuela, from Cartagena to Caracas. That was about 1,000 US per person. I was just like, I can't afford that. I can't afford to do all that. Um, so what was I going to do? I was trying to see if I could take my tickets back and change something, but the penalty was far more expensive than $100 off of each ticket, and my ticket was just not that much to begin with. But I mean, if I would have changed, I would end up giving an extra 200 or something just to change my flight to something else. In the end, I just decided that I was going to go stay in Cartagena. And when I was going through that whole thing, I've reawakened the hair bug in me. And a lot of people were responding to the African hair and its significance video. A lot of Colombians were responding to it because I told people that I wanted to write a new book, which I am, and it's going to be all of my content. My next project is writing a book about the cultural significance of hair across the diaspora with African people. So it's going to be an offshoot of the video that I've done. It's going to be making some of the content in that video into a book, but also going a little bit further and exploring modern styles and modern technique and modern traditions of African people. And I told my Colombian connect that's what I was doing, and she was just like, oh yeah, let's get on it. Rosario might be looking at this video right now, and she lives in Cali, Colombia. So what had happened was, since I was going to be in Colombia anyway, she told me about an African film festival that's going to be happening in Cali, or Afro-Colombian Film Festival is going to be happening in Cali, and see if I wanted to come through. Now, to fly from Cartagena to Cali is about another $200 US, but that's for me, that's total for me and Najah. And I thought it was important. Plus, I'm a member of the African People's Socialist Party, and we have an African People's Socialist Party in Colombia, in Medellin, and in Cali. And it would be wonderful to meet the comrades who are down there as well. So let's see if I can make that happen. And I'm pretty excited actually about the trip. I have never been to South America. This will be my first time. Who knows when I'll be back down there again. But maybe I can make some new friends and new connects and visit as much as I can, since the trip to Colombia is way less inexpensive than it is to Venezuela. But we already know that the political implications between the United States and Venezuela and Colombia and Venezuela, and they will make it more expensive to travel there because of those political situations. Anyway, my family in Venezuela will have to see me on my next trip to Grenada next summer, with our family reunion. So that's pretty much it. I was going to talk in this video about a lot more things, and I do want to talk about the book more. I do want to enlist Africans from around the world to talk about their hair, and I'm going to really and not just in a style perspective, but I really want to talk to them about, you know, providing photos and stories of their identity through hair and putting that in a book. I think that every African child, adult, man, woman needs to see the connective fibers that still exist that most of us really don't want to see. Anyways, that's what's up. I will, if I finish this outfit, he's gonna kill me. If I finish this outfit by the next video, then I will definitely show you that. I will take a picture and I will show you how it came out. In the meantime, anything else? No, I don't have anything else to say. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Check me out on, I would say Facebook, but I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm gonna invite y'all all in yet. So check out for that video on the project about African hair, and a jump off of that video. And if you are from the United States, if you are from the South America, if you are from Central America, the Caribbean, Africa, Europe, wherever it is that you are an African and you really want to tell your hair story, not just the hair story about styling, but I want the cultural, I want the identity. I already got a few stories from sisters from Sudan, sisters from Colombia, and sisters from America. I want to get a wider range. So check that video out. I really, really, really want to make this happen. All right. Uhuru. And thank you guys for watching.